Hello and welcome. I'm Arnold, your host for Hey AI with Ashok Podcast. Each week we dive into stories, strategies, and mindsets of inspiring leaders from the small business community. Whether you're tuning in on the go or unwinding at home, we're thrilled to have you with us on this journey. In today's episode, we're excited to introduce our special guest, Miss Dana Bosheh. She is a sales and marketing director of BrandMeOn, and at the same time, she is a relaxed kids and results coach. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Thank you very much, Arnold.
Okay, so for the first question, Dana. All right, Dana. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. So,
It is 100%.
all right. So, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and share your journey of becoming both a relaxed kids coach and a results coach? And what initially inspired you to pursue these unique coaching roles?
Thank you very much for the lovely intro. I've just started working on my Relax Kids coaching journey and the results coaching journey as well. I'm passionate about helping others achieve personal growth, balance, and well being. My journey to becoming a relaxed kids coach and a results coach started from my own experience with stress and mental health challenges. I realized that the powerful impact of mindfulness and positive mindset practices and I wanted to share these tools with others, especially children and families, especially after a few years coming out of COVID and all the challenges what we went through. That was another thing I wanted, that gave me that drive um, to start my journey as a coach. The inspiration came from my own healing process and the desire to empower others, whether it's teaching children how to manage stress through relaxed kids or helping individuals overcome obstacles and achieve their goals as a results coach. So these roles allow me to blend my passion for coaching, personal development, and making meaningful difference in people's lives.
All right, thank you so much. And yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about what happened during the pandemic. So, a lot of people have suffered like mental illnesses during pandemic because we are stuck at home, and seeing a lot of people dying of COVID is really mentally and emotionally heartbreaking. So, yeah, so it's good that you have started that.
With all the changes, all the challenges and the changes during that time, it impacted us different in all different ways, especially children. Like little babies that didn't see smiling faces. All they saw for a long time was masks around them. Kids that started kindy during that time. So it impacted us in all different ways. People that lost loved ones as well, and this is what gave me this drive to start my journey.
Yeah, agree. So yeah. Anyway, next question. So how do you design a relaxed kid session to ensure it is engaging and effective for children across different age groups?
So with Relax Kids, it's an award-winning 7 steps of Relax Kids that's designed to take children from high energy levels naturally through to a calm state. So we start movement, dance, and games, moving on to gentle yoga stretches. So stretching, peer bonding, um, sharing stories, deep breathing techniques, and we end, with a guided story meditation. So we've got the 7 Relax Kids steps, which are the move, play, stretch, feel, breathe, believe, and relax. with move, we move, we shake, we dance. There's all the different things that we do in the class or one on one with, one on one sessions. The play is just to break, the ice and just to play games and feel like build that, that relationship with the children. Stretching, there's all the different stretching that we have, different methods to stretch, and each stretch it's got we've got like reasons why we do this stretch and what it will lead to. Feeling, um, it helps build the child's social and empathetic skills. Also, with the breathing, help them how to use the breathing exercises, how to calm and control themselves, and to believe in the positive and positivity and build their child's confidence and self-esteem. And then to relax, which is visualizing and deep relaxation that helps develop the child's imagination and improves their sleep as well.
That's nice to know. Because if I may, say something, most kids nowadays, or not all, or some kids, are very exposed to gadgets at an early age. So with the Relax Kids program that you have, I think it would eliminate, or not eliminate, make the kids move, and it's more of a holistic approach, because most kids nowadays are exposed to gadgets, and they're browsing to their cell phones or iPads most of the time. So it really helps, honestly.
So with Relax Kids, we help them how to calm, relax, self-regulate, and with also using a lot of devices these days. The kids are exposed to a lot of electronics and a lot of games, um, which like violence and the different games that they go online and play. So we help them. It's causing a lot of anxiety, and that's why we have the 7 steps to help the child, each child, how to self-regulate, relax, calm and relax.
Yeah, yeah, agree. Yeah, especially that the game, especially for on like online games, it's more about violence and stuff like that. So it's good that our kids should be regulated, especially the use of gadgets. Anyway,
True.
thank you for sharing that one. Now, next
Thank you.
question. Can you share a specific example of how you help a child manage anxiety or stress, since you mentioned about, like, kids that are having anxiety because they're exposed to games and violent online games, and what techniques did you use, and what was the outcome?
So unfortunately, these days, all these reasons are causing a lot of anxiety for our children. um, the exposure to all the different things, and that's why we're working hard. And this is like giving me the drive to work hard with children on helping them calm and relax. And it comes from my own home with my 2 children. So I've got an 11-year-old and 9-year-old who want to be online and play games like everyone else because everyone else is allowed. So I've worked with a group of children at one of the schools. They were preparing for a presentation for the school, and they were experiencing, severe anxiety before the school presentation. So they often, like with those school presentations, feel overwhelmed. Um, so like with stomach aches. Um, So to help them get through that, a first step that I do is create a safe and calm space where children could express their feelings without any judgments. So introducing the Relax Kids techniques that we go through the 7 steps. including, deep breathing exercises, stretching, the stretching to stretch the muscles, the relaxation, the positive, talking about gratitude, affirmations tailored to the situation that we're in. And we practiced visualizing success, where the children imagined themselves speaking like confidently and receiving positive feedback from their classmates. So over a few weeks, going through our relaxed kids sessions, um, the kids felt more confident. They felt that they successfully completed their presentations with less and significantly less anxiety, and they've shared how these techniques have helped them and others in other stressful situations, like before exams and things like that. And the parents and teachers also noticed and marked improvement in their overall performance and the ability to cope with different challenges. So it was like coming out, like each time we do our relaxed kids sessions, we feel the power of mindfulness and the positive reinforcement in helping children manage stress effectively.
That's great. That's great. Thank you for that. Now, let's move on to your role as a results coach. So, as a results coach, how do you define and measure success for your clients?
So with results coaching, we work with adults, and we I work also with different ages, with children as well, like in high school students and uni students, and with mothers, with parents. So as a results coach, I define success as progress towards the client's personal goals. So, whether that's improving confidence, achieving specific milestones, or overcoming challenges. So, success is measured by the outcomes: increased clarity, growth in self awareness, and the achievement of actionable goals. I also value the positive shifts in mindset and the behavior that empower clients to maintain lasting change.
Nice. That's good to know. Thank you so much for that. Now, in what ways do your roles as a relaxed kids coach and a results coach complement each other? And how do you integrate these two approaches in your work?
So, with Relaxed Kids, coaching is designed to 7 steps to work with children, and results is transformation and working on personal growth um, with, as I said, students, with children even, and with adults. Um, so how do you like it, the power, I always say it's the power of the mind, working with people on their mindset, how to set their goals, how to manage their anxieties, how to overcome the challenges, setting those strategies to be able to achieve what the change that the transformation that they want. So the both courses, or both the coaching that I've done and I'm working on, they both complement each other in that way.
All right, cool. Now, in your opinion, what is the most important outcome in your coaching sessions, and how do you consistently strive to achieve it?
So the outcome basically is seeing the change. So something that I always say, that there's no magic. Magic does not exist, but good people skills does. and making change in people's lives. That's what I always strive to see. So through my work and the things, the strategies that we work on together, um, that's the most important outcome for me, is to see the change.
Yeah.
When I can see empowering, when I can see people empowered, and I can see them, overcoming their anxieties, overcoming their stress and their fear. Fear is a very big thing. Like, it's all set in the mind. So working with people on their mindset, on how to be able to control the mind. So, like, we can sit there and concentrate. There's the solvable and there's the unsolvable. And I always tell my clients and tell the, you know people I coach, is that we the unsolvable is unsolvable. We need to concentrate on what we can control and solve, and put our energy towards solving that and achieving what we want. So that's always motivating me, and the outcome is just seeing happy people, a change in their life. And that's what empowers, empower, like, this is what drives me to empower them more and more.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. And I guess with a lot of negativities in this world, we need to somehow need some positivity somehow, right? Especially with social media, like a lot of disinformation and misinformation. So yeah, it's good to have that kind of positive mindset amongst all the noise. Yeah.
Especially with children, with peer pressure, and now with social media and trying to keep up with everything that they see on TikTok or YouTube. It's things that they don't really want. It's just the pressure of other kids having those things, and what can cause, like, like, for parents, the stress for parents as well, to be able to get everything that they ask for. So that's what we need to all work together on, as parents, educators, and with high school students, with children, to be able to challenge those challenges.
Right. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so let's thank you for sharing that. Now let's move on to the question regarding your role as sales and marketing director for BrandMeOn. So, beyond coaching, so you mentioned that you are a sales and marketing director for BrandMeOn. Now, can you share a bit about your role and what BrandMeOn offers?
Yeah, so I've been working in this corporate role since 2019. Before that, I was a full time mum for two beautiful boys. They're three now because I recently had a baby. So in my corporate role, it's a very complex work, and there's a lot of stress. And during, especially the pandemic, just being able to switch off, as soon as I switch off my laptop, switch off everything that I dealt with during the day, and trying to work around that, especially with all the challenges around that during the COVID time, with the children at home, everyone, sharing the same space and all that. So then, just recently, after I had my baby, who's 1.5 now, and having that 1 year maternity leave, I started thinking about, I'm going to be back after, I went back after maternity leave to work 3 days. And I thought, I've got more time now that I can study and I can do other work. And I'm passionate about coaching, passionate about sales and marketing, about branding, about, with everything in the social media work. So I joined BrandMeOn, And what we do, we're offering an all in one platform to support coaches and consultants build their online presence. So, streamline their business. We help them free up their time to concentrate on and focus on more important things, which is building their business and growing their business. And because now I'm working with coaches as well, and I managed to create this huge network. Um, I'm now helping those coaches as well to build their business. So with the creating the we help them create their website and assist them with everything they need so they can concentrate on growing their business and all
Okay.
the social media platforms, the brand identity creation, building their sales, and also centralized contacts, how to organize their appointments, powerful templates, creating for them powerful templates, tracking their leads. So, so there's a lot of things that we can help all the coaches and in consultants through BrandMeOn.
All right. Awesome. Now, from your perspective, what are the essential elements of a successful personal branding strategy in today's competitive digital landscape?
So, for a successful personal branding strategy, it requires first thing authenticity. So,
True.
to stay true to your values and unique story. It requires consistency to maintain a clear, um, unified message across platforms. Engaging, build genuine connection through meaningful content and interactions. It's very important. Authenticity and genuine connections. Value proposition. Highlight what sets the person apart and how they can help their audience. Visibility. Leverage the social media networking and collaboration to expand their reach. So all these together, this is the essential elements for a successful personal branding strategy.
All right, then. Thank you so much for that. Now, next, I guess we can move on to your more personal questions now. So, with so many responsibilities as relaxed kids coach, results coach, and sales and marketing director, how do you maintain a healthy work-life balance?
So I maintain a health work life balance by prioritizing self care, setting clear boundaries, and practicing what I teach, mindfulness, and relaxation techniques. I schedule dedicated family time. I make sure you know, I dedicate time for my family. I even go on dates with my boys, one on one, with each of them, make time for them. I make sure to delegate tasks when needed and ensure I'm fully present in each role.
Yeah, it's
Try to balance, it comes from staying organized and remembering that rest is just as important as productivity. So I need to look after myself to be able to be as productive as I want to.
That's great. That's great that you were able to balance everything. So, and that has been a struggle for, especially for professionals nowadays. So, that's great. Um,
This is why, like, it's very important. No matter how many, how much work each of us has, looking after ourselves, self care is very important because that's how we be able to be more productive and manage life challenges and all the life and priorities and everything.
all right, cool. Now, can you tell us about a personal setback or failure that taught you an important lesson that helped shape your career trajectory?
Okay, so a significant setback was experiencing postnatal depression after my pregnancy, after having my baby a year and a half ago. Um, it deeply affected my personal and professional life. Um, I got into it after, I was 34 weeks pregnant in my corporate role, and I was trying to take on more than I could, and it got me through stress. That that ended me up in ICU after I had the baby. So after those health challenges, I had postnatal depression, and the most important thing about it was to seek help. Always, when someone feels like they're in a dark space, is to seek help. It taught me the importance of mental health, self compassion, and resilience. This experience not only shaped my perspective, but it also fueled my passion for helping others through coaching and mindfulness, and ultimately leading me to the roles where I can make a meaningful impact. So that was, the drive. I had so many plans through my, the year of maternity leave, which I couldn't enjoy because of the dark space I went into. But then I decided, you know, I need to get out of this space, and this is what led me to start, my coaching journey, and making a meaningful impact and helping others.
How do you, or how would you define your own personal brand, and how has it evolved throughout your career?
My personal brand is centered on authenticity, empathy, and empowerment.
That's great.
It reflects my passion for helping others achieve their goals, and that's while embracing personal growth. Over time, it has evolved from being task focused to emphasizing connection, leadership, and creating meaningful impact in everything I do.
That's great to know. And also, I just wanted to share, speaking of authenticity, because my sister in law, that's the younger sister of my wife, she has a page. Actually, she is a social media influencer here in our area in the Philippines. And what she does is that, she promotes businesses, small businesses. She would create content about, different mostly small businesses, and also she would also share like random content. So and right now she has 300,000, more than 300,000 subscribers on Facebook alone. So I think they're
Good
considering
on her.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, and the good thing about her content is about authenticity. So it somehow ties with, your brand, like, you know creating authenticity, and that's why a lot of people are following her on social media. So I just wanted to share with you that.
That's very true, and I agree so much with you. And people, after a while, they will, like, after following someone and following the content that they create, they can tell, like, the authenticity in the content that they're offering. So it's very important, and it just create that true connection with people. So
Agree.
real connection.
Yeah, and that's really made her so popular and, well connected to the people, because her content is very authentic, as if, whenever she promotes a business, like a food, mostly food, she would, introduce the food, advertise it, and, even taste it, and then the people would just, be amazed. And sooner or later, people would come to that place and it becomes more popular. So, yeah,
It's very important to deliver like what you think, like it's not like indirect marketing, just trying to put on a show to sell. It's important to see, to touch, to see, to taste the food,
Yes.
to
Yeah.
be able to show people that the truly, like, it deserves, to try.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's
that's
more
very important.
correct. It's more immersive. I would say. Anyway, finally, can you share with our audience more about coaching and branding services you provide, and how can individuals or businesses connect with you and start working with you?
I offer coaching services focused on mindfulness, stress management, personal growth, and additionally, I provide the branding services to help individuals and business build authentic, impactful identities in today's competitive market. So, to connect together, people can reach out via the website brandmeon.com, and also through the social media, my social media platforms, and through my professional platform LinkedIn. My name DanaBosheh. They can find me on LinkedIn. So where we can discuss um, their needs, how I can support their journey, and let's work together to create a meaningful change and achieve success.
All right.
Lastly, also, I can be reached on my contact number, which is in Australia, 0403
Alrighty. Okay, so I guess that wraps up our interview. So Dana, I really appreciate your time, taking the time for this interview, and thank you so much for your time and for sharing with us your experience. And I look forward to have interview soon. All right.
Thank you very much for this, for connecting, Arnold, and for allowing me to share my experience and my journey. And I look forward to connecting with as many people and helping as many people as I can.
All right then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.